Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. This is Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. And I would like to thank the YouTuber Taffy Star. Congrats on the legend run. And this team. Also, they gained over 200 ELO. This team in 3 days to hit legend from expert, which is awesome. I definitely like the team. But definitely some things, some things... there's weaknesses to any team. Definitely, I really do love Shadow Dragonite. It's a lot of fun. Definitely gotten some nice big farm downs. And we're going to be farming down more Pico. We did not have to commit our last shield, thankfully. But Tinkaton, it is so good. I actually only did one. Got one Tink. And I re-rolled it over the weekend. Not like a new friend, but not a best friend in game. And I got lucky with this very respectable IV spread. Now the creator Taffy Star, maybe she'll have a video up at the time. Definitely check her videos out. Great content. Definitely a great battler. And my opponent is going to not want any more of the battle. But Air Slash Mandibuzz is definitely a real annoying Pokemon to deal with for opponents. But definitely, there's things to watch out for. I definitely like Air Slash in the meta. Especially with how good it is to use Primeape. And I guess Annihilate is still very nice. Definitely not as popular as it used to be, but it's still a strong Pokemon. A lot of poison, weak to Air Slash. Dog Pulse is a good move to have. And with Sidewave being relatively common, definitely nice to have a big tanky dog type. And being a flying to resist the Mudslappers, very nice, very nice. Although some Mudslappers, there's a good amount of Octane, which can be tough. Shadow Mirror comes in, they're going to still have 2 shields at the end of their battle that are unable to be used for the next battle, but they're just... I make a great catch. Actually, I cannot farm down, but I can make a Rock Slide catch and then farm down Marowak. And I farm down the Drapion. Shadow on Shadow damage. I think I'd still totally win without that catch, but great to make the Rock Slide catch. They wanted to at least take out the Dragonite. Understandable. I do really like Shadow Dragonite. It was part of the first Legend team. I did like that team. Not entirely sure how good that would be right now. At this point in Great League. Probably still a real strong team. But right now, we are up against Lapras. And it is Shadow Lapras. We're going to land the Dog Pulse. Now, you could also run Heavy Slam, which is one extra bit of energy. One extra Fairy Wind, then Bulldoze. I do really like Bulldoze. Especially in case of mirror matches. And I do think it's really important when you're... Really important move to have when you're going up against other Steel types. Especially other Tinkatons with this team. Play Rough, such a good, strong Fairy move. We're going to have Claydol. This is going to be tough. Shadow Dragonite into Claydol. We do still have a shield. Can we get the damage we need? They have 3 Pokemon remaining. We are going to get as much energy. I actually probably could have gotten one more Dragon Breath in. I'm going to be able to take out the Talonflame. And then in the back, the Lapras. But actually, oh no, they're going to get to a move. I needed that extra bit of energy. Definitely needed a bit of extra energy. Actually, may not have been able to get enough energy to reach a third move to the Lapras. It was close. Definitely could have been made a little closer. Cloud's Eye, I don't like. I definitely should study the counts of Cloud's Eye. It's definitely everywhere, especially with this team. It being real strong into Tinkaton in the lead. And, it is a real strong lead. Of course, if you see Mudslappers, you're kind of toast. Gonna actually no shield, get nuked by a very heavy hitting earthquake. Not enough for the one shot. Honestly, maybe Egg IVs would get taken out from that range from an earthquake. Maybe been a little sloppy on the timing of throwing the move, but I think I did okay. I didn't give a free incinerate. I don't think. Able to throw one more air slash before to reach the aerial ace to take a shield. We get a huge farm down with Shadow Dragonite. Now, one of the annoying Pokemon to deal with is Azumarill. And my opponent, whatever door number 3 was, honestly probably Sableye, was not ready for the smoke. Now we have Shadow Drapion, which is actually an okay matchup. Now I definitely hope if you play Go Battle League, definitely got a couple Tinkatons, Tinkatinks. Now you want the Hundo for Ultra League. Ooh, my opponent makes a great catch. Up all those into the Grumpig. I mean, I'm only going to take neutral damage from the charge attacks and dynamic punch from the Grumpig. So I was very happy to overfarm some energy, leave with the bank bulldoze. And Mandibuzz, it may not have Snarl, but it's still going to do a lot of damage with the Dog Pulse. It's such a tanky Mandibuzz. Yeah, Mandibuzz is such a tanky Pokemon. I don't think I could throw Air Slash and survive 2 Poison Stings, and I was right. Gonna commit my shield to Shadow Dragonite in the back, Purified Sableye. It's not gonna be able to Shadow Claw me down in time. Very nice. They were not ready for this to potentially win anymore. We make a great catch of the Scorching Sands into Mandibuzz. What a great play. Oh, they get the attack drop. I mean, they can foam up again. We're going to see Goodra, which, yeah, oh well. Maybe I should have brought in the Shadow Dragonite. Goodra, I mean, it's a tanky dragon. It's definitely a problem. Going to get some decent bit of damage. They're going to throw a move, which is great. They're going to bring back the Diggersby as I bring in the Tinkaton. Unfortunately, they do go for the bait. Could have no-shielded and not taken too much damage. We are going to make another catch. This time it is the Scorching Sands into the Shadow Dragonite. Let's go. This is what I love to see. They do overfarm some extra energy. I don't respect resisted damage. Ooh, they're going to get a farm down. All the energy gone. But actually, they're going to have... Okay, not yet. We're going to be hoping to take a shield, but we do not. And we're going to be met with a wall to Tinkaton. So, in Pokemon lore, Tinkaton is a natural hunter of Corviknight. But Corviknight with 2-to-1 shield advantage is not going to get hunted down by this Tinkaton. I was not saying in that battle anymore. I mean, like, this team, definitely good. Not exactly my style team. A little too... Like, I mean, it's so good to have tanky Pokemon. Especially against Bombasnow. Mandibuzz is so good. I do commit a shield because they already committed a shield. I should be able to win alignment or shield advantage. No shields from my opponent. They are going to take the KO. I'm going to bring in Tinkaton. I mean, I'm not worried about the damage they can do with either of their moves. They're actually in range for me to happily Fairy Wind farm down. They do get one more move. It is only Weather Ball. Gonna go straight for Play Rough, and Play Rough is gonna get them to very low green. Malamar is gonna come in, and with the Shield of Shadow Dragonite, they're just gonna be able to unable to win. I mean, I can just go for Dragon Claw, leave with a bit of extra energy. I mean, Body Slam spam, it's not gonna be good enough. The lack of Gastron energy. Shadow Credilli is met with the Shadow Dragonite. And getting that defense drop was real nice, because attack drop is definitely going to just bring us back to normal. Sableye comes in. I mean, I may as well just get these Dragon Claws out. I don't need to save Dragonite for later, hopefully. Foul Play is enough for the KO, and we're back to square one for a second before I then counter this Shadow Marowak with the Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is going to be a big nuisance. I mean, they can throw the fire move, maybe. Shadow Bone. I mean, it actually does a decent amount of damage. It is from a Shadow Pokemon. I only need to go for air releases to put some pressure. I mean, I should go for the Play Rough, but they're going to get farmed down. Ooh, they did not get farmed down just yet, but they do throw a Parting Return. Resisted return into a Steel type. Yeah. Not enough damage. I mean, all the moves resisted into the best best typing in Pokemon. Definitely Steel Fairy. It is so good. We're going to go for Bulldoze into the Drapion, and Drapion is going to no shield. They're going to be debuffed, so they're going to then shield the next one because they don't want to go down just yet. I'm like, Drapion's not a bad lead. It definitely can be good. I do like it a bit as a safe swap instead, more as a safe swap. We catch an Aqua Tail into Mandibuzz. Like, there's a good chance we want to save Tinkaton for later. We see Azumarill actually missing those bubbles is gonna potentially come to bite me in the butt later. Stay tuned. Definitely wasn't paying too much attention to the bubbles. Silly me. I then do bring in Tinkaton. I don't want to get farmed down. Gonna go for the Bulldoze. And then we're gonna see Jump Pluff, which is awkward. Jump Pluff can definitely be a problem. And then silly me not respecting the power of Azumarill. So, like, this is a smart play. Force Acrobatics out. I should be able to one-shield farm down the Jump Pluff, is what I hope. Am I able to? They go for Energy Ball. They're then going to bring back the Azumarill. They take my last shield here. And I could have gotten slightly extra damage. And I think Superpower would have been enough damage if I got a bit of extra damage from earlier. And man, Azumarill is going to take me out. But also, with being debuffed, I think Energy Ball, if it was loaded on the Jump Pluff, they would have KO'd me. Definitely play good. I mean, tanky Pokemon is so annoying. I despise tanky Pokemon. I do use them good amount because they are really good Pokemon. I mean, they're real annoying for a reason. And I'm not going to make another mistake of missing bubbles with Aerial Ace into Azumarill. I mean, my opponent may have still won if I did not make any mistakes in the... Yeah, maybe. Ooh, did I miss a bubble? I did not, thankfully. Tinkaton into the Azumarill, the Fairy v Fairy. Claydol's going to come in. I'm in a bit of a sticky situation. They're going to get a lot of Mud-Slap damage into me. They're going to throw a move, which I'm a little surprised. I think this does help me a lot. I can't get to another Play Rough. Sticky situation. Shadow Dragonite comes in. I have 2-to-1 shield advantage. I have a swap to get rid of debuff. Let's see, what can the Dragonite do? It gets a huge farm down of Claydol. Maybe one more Dragon Breath could have been thrown before this Dragon Claw. I'm going to make a great catch, perfectly timed catch of the fly into Shadow Dragonite. No, into the Mandibuzz. So I didn't have to shield. I'm going to actually full send the Superpower, but my opponent shields. How much does a debuff Superpower do into, like, with resisted damage to Azumarill? Am I even able to KO double debuff with Dragon Claw? No, I'm not. They get the bubble down. Had I gone for the bait and then superpower, I think I had a win. Ooh, close battle. Beautiful lead into the Shadow Annihilate, but oh no, this is bad. I don't like Corviknight at all. This is annoying. I get the debuff though. Good coin flip in my favor, which is huge. Now, I would really like Snarl here, but they're doing like no fast attack damage. But misaligning the switch clock may be costly. Like, if I could throw a move right before they can swap. Ooh, they're going to bring in Carbink. Able to have a much better alignment for Tinkaton. Actually, no, yeah. Much better alignment than Corviknight, but I do still like the Tinkaton into Shadow Annihilate. Gonna get super effective damage into the Carbink and get a debuff. The next Bulldoze, still such little damage. Switch clock still so misaligned. I'm not entirely sure what I should have done. I mean, I put myself in a bad situation for Shadow Dragonite into Carbink. Like, I'm so damaged. I do have a bunch of energy on Mana Buzz. Maybe I can clean up the Annihilate. They do still have a shield. They get a huge farm down. I have a bit of health on Tinkaton right now. Did I switch quick enough? Switch clock allowed me to get to 1 but not 2 moves with the Mana Buzz. Actually, even sooner, I think. Yeah, maybe just ran out of just health a little too soon to reach back-to-back moves. Even with, if I threw Air Slash before I threw the Aerial Aces, maybe. Definitely close. Well played by my opponent. I mean, it's possible to play out of terrible leads. We got Claydol, definitely annoying to see Claydol, but that's what we have in front of us. They're going to bring in Talonflame. I'm debuffed. Very debuffed, so they're not going to shield. But chip damage is handy still. But they did get 2 Incinerates before I swapped. So they're going to take both my shields. But what does Power of Shadow Dragon I have? I do still have all 3 Pokemon on the team. They have no shields. Oh, they have no shields to take down. Golisopod is going to come in. And here, switch clock is going to be up. 3, 2, 1. What a great catch. Perfectly timed catch. My opponent 2-0 shield advantage. They should have made sure I wasn't going to catch a move. Do I have the power to farm their Claydol down? Yes, I do. Let's go. 2-0 shield advantage and losing because of a perfectly timed catch. Get wrecked. I mean, they were running out of HP. What a great play by me. The win condition, the catches. So good. We no-shield the Sludge from the Shadow Swampert. I do trust in my Shadow Dragonite to 1-shield farm down. Thankfully, I do. I go straight for Dragon Claw because odds are it is the Tropius that returns. Switch clock is a tad misaligned. I should have just swapped into Mana Buzz as the switch clock was up, but I do misalign it more. Definitely a habit that may cost me a lot of wins. I mean, I definitely do really enjoy the alignment. Like going for winning alignment. I mean, I think a lot of players definitely feel comfortable. Much more comfortable when they have the right matchups they need. They make a great catch of Dog Pulse into Tropius. Definitely tough to deal with the Claydol, but let's see. What can I do? I'm going to launch a neutral, play rough, and kaboom, the Tropius. We then Fairy Wind farm down. We're going to go for Bulldoze. They can't switch out and get rid of debuff. They do shield, no debuff. We do not get to 1 more move, unfortunately. Can we get to the Dog Pulse in time? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they got to the Rock Tomb in time for Charge Act priority. take out the Mandibuzz. Well played. Well played. Gotta give props. Great play by my opponents. Definitely need to do better in Great League, but we'll see. Maybe not. We'll see if I can get to 2600s with the Great League and Ultra League for 2 weeks. Very, very little Master League available. It's going to be a tough end to the season, but I am such an experienced player. I'm a real good player, especially in Master League, but see, it's time to improve in Great and Ultra. Definitely stay tuned for the videos. We're going to lose the one shield scenario for Tinkaton into Shadow Lapras because we can air slash farm down. Let's go. Shadow Dragonite, I mean, it just gets the farm down of a non-Shadow. Definitely was a little risky trying to farm down with the Mandibuzz. But having this matchup, I mean, I'm going to take Super Effective. Actually, no. Not taking Super Effective Stone Edges. That's great. That's even better. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Losing the one shield scenario, but gaining a huge perfect farm down. That's what I love. I go for the Dog Pulse. I'm not sure if I gave a free fast move. Maybe I did. I don't take the KO. And not even after one more Air Slash. But let's see. Shadow Dragonite versus a Shadow Sableye. They don't do the damage in time. And they don't have a move on the Clodsire. And I say goodbye, Clodsire. I love the Dragon Breath farm down. But there's, I mean, plenty of people using resists. Superior in the lead. Okay, this is lovely for me. Gonna go straight for the Play Rough. I mean, they're gonna do a decent amount of damage with Frenzy Plant, but still resistant move. We're gonna no shield that Frenzy Plant. We don't get to under half health. And they're gonna let us throw the next Play Rough before the next Frenzy Plant. What a mistake. What a mistake. They could have gotten us even lower. Glamour Corsola, I mean, I get why they don't shield, and they did not. But also, I mean, they put me in a real good spot with not throwing that Frenzy Plant. It's number 2. Because they could have definitely had some good energy on that Corsola. But I mean, doing number 3, more Pikachu is going to get wrecked by the 2 Shield and Shadow Dragonite. Fast attack damage. I mean, I think I still win. Whatever they do. Because I was just alignment in my favor. Had the shields saved for the right moment. Tinkaton mirror match. Oh man, I despise this matchup. I'm definitely going to be running about Sappers a lot for the rest of the Great League. Tinkaton is so annoying. But let's see who wins this mirror match. Ooh, what a great catch of Bulldoze into Azumarill. Azumarill is definitely a problem for the team. Like, maybe I should use one of my backline Pokemon to try to do the Tinkaton matchup, but man, I really do need Tinkaton in this team. Now, like, the meta is so much more condensed at, like, the pushing for Legend Elo. There's so many fewer players. I mean, like, at this point in the season, there's a good amount of experts and Legend players. But, like, also at this point, I mean, you're going to play real good players at that Elo. I mean, but that they're always doing their best. I mean, having fun with trying out just different Pokemon in the meta. Can definitely, I mean, be tough. Can definitely be a little easier at times than you expect. People trying out new things. We no-shielded that Bulldoze, but, I mean, just unable to... I get a taste of my own medicine in getting farmed down by the Shadow Sableye. Sableye gets its revenge onto the Dragonite. Awkward lead into Bastiodon, but I'm okay, especially with Bulldoze. I'm going to shield the Flamethrower, then have our Bulldoze caught. I don't mind too much. Actually, no, it was a Clodsire, so I was like, yeah, I'm fine throwing Bulldoze. A defense drop would have been nice. Thankfully, no Stone Edge on this Clodsire. That is real handy. That's a huge advantage for us. Switch clock is misaligned. Are they going to be able to swap and get the Bastion in? They are going to. I can still get good damage with Dog Pulse, though. Good damage into Bastion looks very different than good damage into almost any other Pokemon. We do tank a Flamethrower with relative ease. I mean, it is a super effective move, but Bastion, a bit of a wet noodle. We do then get the Fence Drop there. We're going to take the KO or shield. They do not shield. That is beautiful. Can they farm us down? Not because, well, no, because they don't have Marchot. We CMP tie. Let's go. The Tinkaton. CMP ties the Cloud's Eye. All the energy going to waste. Not too useful. Sludge Bomb then does take out the Mandibuzz. The Jump Left swap is definitely tough, but let's see. We're going to throw the Dragon Claw, take a shield. Are they going to be too tanky? We're going to shield up. It is an Energy Ball. Oh no. I did respect the Aerial Ace Acrobatics moveset. We're able to land the next Dragon Claw, but they're a little too tanky. And they do have Acrobatics. They do take that win. It's a pretty nice win for them. Just how it goes. See Cloud's Eye in the lead. Okay. I don't mind my backline Pokemon into Cloud's Eye, but like I kind of need to shield to be good in the matchup. Probably should have thrown one more Fairy Wind for a potential Earthquake. We're met with the safe the swap of Shadow Blastoise. Ooh, we should have, yeah. Able to get them on to half health after Aerial Ace and some Air Slashes. Ice Beam says goodbye. Shadow Dragonite comes in. And I do respect the potential second Ice Beam, or it's not. It is Hydro Cannon, which Shadow on Shadow damage would have been a little too much for me to want to take. I then shield up Dragonite. This energy is too valuable. They would have nuked me. If I can maybe make a Stone Edge catch, leave with some energy, maybe I'd be in a good spot. Or I get the farm down, which is even better. If Alligator comes in, I'm almost at 2 moves. Gonna get to 2 moves before they get to a Hydro Cannon. Can I survive a move? I can survive a move. Let's go. Now I'm actually just gonna Fairy Wind down. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go Battle videos. I hope you enjoyed Tinkaton battles. It's definitely a good Pokemon. Definitely real nice into the meta. I hope you hatched a good amount of them. Hopefully you can re-roll. Well, good luck with the Mudsoppers to counter them. Stay tuned for daily Go Battle videos and other Pokemon Go content. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.